Hey guys, I hope that you are having a good Monday. Remember what we talked about last week, how I will be out for the next 3 days. So it's really important that you watch these videos, you do what I'm asking you to do, and that you're doing it with me. And so what you're going to need in front of you right now is that the sub in the room, I believe it's Miss Mock, she should have given you a paper that looks like this and a paper that looks like this. It should be on one sheet together. And then you have a packet of work. We'll talk about the packet in just a minute. What you need to do here, you can pause the video to do this quickly and then go back and continue to watch the video. But along the dotted lines, you're going to need to cut out this page and the one beside it, and you're going to need to cut this out and glue it inside your math notebook so that you have this later for reference. This is the standard that we're going to be working on, 5G1, this is geometry, and our learning target for today is I can understand how to graph ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. So you can go ahead and cut this out as well and glue it into your math notebook. So right now would be a great time to pause the video, cut these out, get them glued, and then come back to the video. All right, so now that you have had time to do that, we're going to look at exactly how to graph an ordered pair, and we're going to talk about what an ordered pair is. Okay, so what we have down here is called a coordinate grid, and a coordinate grid is just another type of graph that people use to graph different types of things. Usually a coordinate grid can show points from one place to another, but it can also show increases and decreases in numbers. And so this is our x-axis. It goes horizontally. And our y-axis goes up and down. Okay? So what I always remember is the x-axis is always first in an ordered pair. And the y-axis is always second. So we always go over to our friend's house and up to their room. Over to our friend's house and up to their room. You can see that this coordinate grid is not labeled by numbers. So coordinate grids, they could count by ones, they could count by twos, they can count by tens. It really just depends on the numbers in your ordered pairs that you're going to graph. So let's look over here at our graph. This is a table, and you can see that up here it tells us our rule. Okay, this is our rule. We've had tables like this in our morning work before, so it shouldn't be new to you. So when you look at this, this says 2x, and since they're right beside each other, that just means 2 times whatever number x is, plus 2 would give us what y is. So if we look at this first one, the x is 0. So if we insert 0 here, 2 times 0, well, that's 0. Plus 2 would give us 2, which is our y-axis. So our ordered pair, the x always goes first, just like we always go over to our friend's house first, is 0. And our y, when we go up to their room, is 2. What we have created here is called an ordered pair. Okay, a pair is 2. And so these are the points that we are going to plot on our coordinate grid. Okay. Again, this one, the x is 1. So if we look at our rule, 2 times 1, which is 2, plus 2 would give us 4, which is our y, which is 4. So our ordered pairs here would be 1 and 4. You should be doing this with me, by the way, on this page in your notebook. Same for the next one. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 2 would give us 6. So you can see kind of how our rule is going to play out and give us these ordered pairs. Okay? Now that we have our ordered pairs, it's time to plot them or graph them on our coordinate grid. Okay? So you can see that we have 0 and 2 first. Our first number tells us where to go over to. So if we look at our x-axis, 0 is here, so I don't have to go anywhere. And then I'm going to go up 2. So 1, 2. And then I'm going to plot that point right there. Okay? All right, so I'm going to check that one off because I plotted it. All right, let's do the next one. 1, 4. So we're going to go over 1. So right here would be 1. And then we're going to go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there is our point. So we're not going in between. We are staying on the lines. Okay, so we plotted 1, 4. Now we're going to plot 2, 6. So we're going to go over 2, up 6. So over 1, 2, and then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And right there is where we're going to plot that point. Then we're going to plot 3, 8. So go over 1, 2, 3. And then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here. And then our last one is 4, 10. So we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to count up 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here. And what we did now is we took our ordered pairs and we plotted them on our coordinate grid. This is what you're going to be working on today. All right, let's look at the other, well, actually, let's go back to this, I'm sorry. And I'd like you to connect these lines so we can see that they are increasing. They were going up, okay? All right, so let's practice the next ones. In a couple days, we're going to have some missing ones, and we're going to have to figure out what they are using the rule. But right now, they give us the rule, and they give us the answer. So all we have to do is make the ordered pairs. So if the x is 1, the y is 2, our ordered pair would be 1, 2. And always think, in the alphabet, x comes before y. So you always go to the x and then up to the y. Same with ordered paired. X always comes before y. Okay? So then we have 2, 5, 3, 8, and 4, 11. So we have created our ordered pairs. And these parentheses here around the numbers is what helps determine and show that it's an ordered pair. And you separate the numbers using a comma so you know that this is X and this is Y. All right, so let's plot these. So the first one, we're going to go over 1, up 2. 1, 2. Check it off. We're going to go over 2. 1, 2. And up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go over 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 11. So on the 4, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then if we connect these, it looks like this. All right, very last one we're going to do together. So our ordered pair here would be 1 and 0, X and Y, 3 and 4, 5 and 8, 6 and 10. So first one, we're going to go over 1, and we're going to go up 0, which means we're not going to move. We're just going to stay right here. Now we're going to go over 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go over 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the last one, we're going to count over 6 and up 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, we can draw our line here. So it's pretty simple. X is over, Y is up. We go over to our friend's house, up to our room. We always do X before Y because X comes before Y in the alphabet. And we can create our ordered pair using our X and our Y coordinates and using a comma and a set of parentheses. So what you are going to work on today is a set of work. You have a packet. This is one of the pages, and you're going to find the missing coordinates. I'm going to do the first one with you just to be sure. So we see that we have 4. Since it's the first number, that means we went over 4, which was right. And then when we go up, if you look across, we're at the 5. So our other coordinate is 5. That's our Y coordinate. Okay, so you're going to work through this, either finding the missing coordinate or determining the ordered pairs for the numbers on the coordinate grids. Miss Mock or whoever your sub is has an answer key if you need some help. The last sheet is very similar. You're just going to use the grid to tell where the figures are located. So if you look here, we'll do the star together. So the star, sorry, I couldn't find it. It's up here. So we always start with X first. So since we're at X, okay, we always start here in the corner at 0. We wouldn't start at 10, and that wouldn't make sense. So we're going to start at 0. And since the star is here, I don't need to go over anywhere because it's not going to get me to the star. So I know then that my X coordinate is 0. Okay. Now I'm going to see how many I had to go up, and I'm at 10. So the coordinate for the star is 0 and 10. So remember, the first one is your X and the second one is your Y. And then we can use these parentheses as well. In the bottom, you're going to determine the letters at the coordinates. So if this is 2, 2, you're going to go over 2 and up 1, 2, and we're at the letter B. Make sure if you have any questions, you ask the sub that's in the room, and if you need to replay any part of this video, you can. Good luck.